everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battlework 5. In the last part we got here to Gargoyle Comp because some stuff was going down in it. And now we're going to continue on with our ninjas who are still more ninja-like than Naruto. I do not like Naruto, if you cannot tell. Anyway, new enemies here, Larks, even though they're actually enemies from Battle Network 4. They're Aqua Elemental, so Alexol. Oh, if only. Magnet Soul is the way to go against them. What they do is the exact same thing they did back in 4. They'll move all around randomly and then shoot a wide shot at you, which is Aqua Elemental. It has sort of the range of a wide sword, but it goes all the way across the field. But they're pretty easy. Kind of a weird point to put these viruses too, because they were very early on in 4. Like, second area, if even. And here we are, probably a good 60 or so % of the way through the game, and now they finally show up. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out by this point, by the way, this is probably going to be the longest Battle Network game. By far. Because, yeah. Liberation missions and these areas kind of tend to drag on. Not that they're bad, but, yeah. Also, sorry for any points you kind of see me stop moving, because I'm trying to remember the actual area based off of my memory completely, which, for this area, is actually surprisingly difficult. A lot of the areas are pretty simple. This is the only one that has a big puzzle to it in 5. 6 would add quite a few more puzzles, thankfully, or not thankfully, if that's the way you look at it. But, yeah. And I'm backtracking here because there's an HP plus 100 NaviCust program we can get down here that I'd rather like to have. It's also at this point in the area where you start getting 2 puzzles in one. Like in this one, there is a 1 ceiling trap and then a 2 water trap. If that sentence made sense. So you gotta need to multitask these puzzles a bit, though you more often than not need to do one of the puzzles before the others. It's not too terribly hard, though. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it at this point, but I love this area's theme. Then again, if it's not obvious at this point, I love this game's soundtrack. HP memory right there, pretty easy to find. If you're avoiding that, you're probably doing a speed run. Or a challenge run. Or both. And here are points where I say, yeah, I'm kind of trying to think. This way. I love trying to imagine my thought processes at any of these points. Because I can just recall me going, this direction? Though at this point, it's kind of obvious what I should be doing. I should be going for the other blue guy right there. You know, I kind of wish there were more virus types in this area so I could show some off, but getting the data for the samurai in last part pretty much showed off every new enemy aside from the Lark. So, tough luck there. Anyway, Area 3 here is easily the longest. Well, in terms of size. If you know your way around, it's actually probably one of the shorter areas. Which I think I do. So yeah, midterms are happening right now. They're a thing. I'm already 2/3 of the way through mine because I didn't have to take an astronomy final because I have a 95. I really shouldn't be talking about school and Megaman, but I don't really have anything to say right now. But yeah. I need more things to talk about. Well, Majora's Mask 3D got its release date finally. Although that's horribly outdated by the time this comes out. considering it's currently January 16th, and that comes out just under a month from now. Yeah, don't be surprised in about 20 or so videos if I just start fanboying all over Majora's Mask 3D. Because Majora's Mask is already my third favorite game of all time, and the 3DS remake is going to be one of the best things ever. Shut up, me. So how's life? Mine's decent. About to start my next playthrough of the last story because I love that game so much. Anyway, actually now I can finally get back to the game. Like in the previous area, this puzzle has two things you need to get at once, which are 2 whites, then 3 blues. Which can be deceptively tricky. Like I mentioned in the last part, if you try to remember where, if you screw up the puzzle and you want to reset all the ninjas, just talk to the normal Mr. Program, he'll reset them all. I think they changed this area up very slightly in the DS remake, like made it slightly easier, but I'm not entirely sure. Because, well, it's been a while since I played the DS version, actually. I should do that again. I would have played the DS version of this if I could get some DS emulators to work right, but no. Which is really sad, too, because I do overall think Team Proto Man on the DS is probably the best Battle Network 5 experience you can have. In terms of gameplay, in terms of plot, Team Colonel on the DS, then. Because I will admit, there are very slight plot changes in the DS version of Team Colonel, which lead into 6. But I'll get into those during the game's credits. Which, let's be honest, is a system we're all used to be doing. This is actually kind of annoying at times when you have to constantly move back and forth just to get the right order. And they only have to do it like 2 or 3 times, but still it's annoying. And our last ninja. Last ninja. Thank you. So let's head over to the trap and move on towards the boss. Because we all know there's going to be a boss at the end of this. It's how the game works. Let's see who's behind all this. I recommend saving, by the way. I guess this is the server. Right, better start fixing it. Stop right there. By the way, I changed his voice finally. Searchman! So this was your doing. I knew it! I could say the same to you. Who would have thought you'd surrender to Nebula? What are you talking about? It's you who's with Nebula. Don't waste your breath. Get him, Searchman. Target Megaman. Lock on. This is it, Lan. Leave it to me. Battle routine set. Execute. Prepare yourself, Megaman. Searchman is a very easy boss for me. By the way, I should mention, I put full custom in my folder for non-liberation mission battles. What it does is that when you use it, it fills your custom gauge to max from wherever it is. 800 HP, and he only has, I think, 2 or 3 attacks, but I can check my facts on that. Yeah. Let's see, attack-wise, he has a lock-on attack which rapidly shoots 3 bullets at you, which is 10 HP a shot. He'll roll grenades at you down on the floor. Each one will do around, I think, 40 HP, and it explodes in an X formation. And then he'll have a tracking reticle go down up and down every row. When it's locked on, it'll shoot a satellite at you. Or shoot a satellite laser that I think has splash damage. He can also occasionally turn himself invisible. But it's honestly not that big of a deal because, as you can see, he is very easy with my power-ups. I love my Mega Man setup right now. It's so good. Why on earth did you join Nebula? I don't know what you mean. I don't remember doing that. Anyway, why did you get in my way, the way of my mission? What? I didn't think you'd fall for our plan so easily. You're already a mess after that last battle. This'll be a cinch for us. What a great present for Dr. Eagle. So the Searchman I saw back in AC/DC Town... Yeah, that was me. And the one who got in the way of my mission. Yep, yours truly. And we took care of the Gargoyle Castle server, too. If you defeated us, that would put it all to a stop. Not that you could. Megaman, it looks like I owe you an apology. Yeah, same here. What are you two jabbering on about? We won't let you get away, you know. You'll be deleted before you know what's hit you. Rika, I've got an idea. It was just a misunderstanding, and now they've made up. Why don't we fight these guys off together? What a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. I guess it's time for you to pay. Pay? You don't stand a chance. I'll delete you in a second. Here goes. You suck. So now we see your true colors. You two are just fakes. You can never beat the real thing. Unless you know you're Kirby. Because, I hate Kirby so much. Well, I hate him in Smash. His games are awesome. Cosmo Man's at End Area 5? Do you know him, Searchman? Cosmo Man's the Nebula Sharo leader. I joined the team to defeat him. I'm gonna go open up the door at End Area 5. Searchman! Lamb, let's go after him. Okay. And now we have to go all the way back to End Area 4. By the way, hi, Rika. Okay, now back to here. So we're all here. How's it looking, Searchman? Nearly there. That's it. It's open. Okay, let's go. We're about to begin the liberation of End Area 5. I want you to stay back here, Gyro Man. Keep a lookout in case the enemy sends reinforcements. What? Why do I have to stay back? We don't really need a lookout, surely. We can't be too careful from now on. If you see anything, let us know right away. Okay, I won't disobey an order. But I bet you'll end up regretting not taking me with you. Don't say that. I asked you because you're the best man on the team. Well, aside from me, we're counting on you. Leave it to me. I won't even let a kitten go by. Not that there are any inside the world, mind you. Anyway, you go ahead and I'll take care of things here. Okay, let's go. Come on, Lamb, let's go. My Mega Man voice seems to be faltering a little bit, huh? But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 21, we'll be doing this liberation mission. See you guys then.